So the theme tonight was Love Hurts, which is funny because that's kind of how I live my life. I've lived by this philosophy for about 7 or 8 years that to love somebody, for me to love somebody meant that they had the ability to hurt me, i.e. rip my heart out. And this came to fruition with my former partner when I actually remember the date specifically, July 5th, 2005, at around 10 o'clock a.m. We were in Lewiston, Maine, in his bedroom. I had traveled 8 hours to get there. And we were about to start our relationship. It was in the beginning. And we were laying on the bed and we were talking about love, and I had said, oh, well, I've really only loved one person in my life, my mother. And he was like, oh, what does that mean? And needless to say, our relationship didn't work out. But I was saying, how for me, love equated someone being able to hurt me. And with my mother, we have an interesting relationship. We're kind of different. She is, I would describe her as a conservative, white, I'm white, but a conservative, straight, a member of the Christian Coalition, the Tea Party. She also is a member of Focus on the Family, and she biblically counsels recovering addicts. I am a queer, semi-polyamorous vegan who does art in New York City. Thank you. I'm from a small town. And my mother and I, when her and my father were divorced when I was around 13, that was when she found her faith, and she started reading a lot of new parenting books, which was given to her by the women's club of her church. And the one I liked the most, the one that was the most fun, was the one that told her to stop telling me that she loved me. And she had this new thing where when I would say, I love you, Mom, she would say, if you love me, what will you do? To which I had to respond, obey. Yes, my mother was Andre the Giant, and I was her posse. So it was really cute at home, but when she took it on the road to my school and in front of my friends, it became an issue for me, especially since I still receive phone calls from Anna Schmidt. It's a friend in high school, and she says, if you love me, what will you do? Obey, cute. It's still funny. Not. And so needless to say, my mother's and my relationship kind of started to deteriorate throughout those years, those formidable years. She was trying to make me to go to church, and I was not into it. And it deteriorated so much that by the time I went to college, we no longer spoke. We couldn't speak to each other. And I remember coming home with a friend of mine who said to me, I have no idea how you come from here. And I said, I have no idea why I brought you here. And it was really difficult formulating that time. And my mom and I came home once, and we were trying really hard, and I couldn't say 3 words to her without crying. I just couldn't. And she asked me to go on a walk. We used to walk when I was really young, and we were walking around, and it was an hour and a half around my hometown, which is a small town, and we didn't say one word, and we were holding back tears the whole time. And I was devastated because I wanted so badly to tell her how much I loved her, and this is a part of me, and I have all these things in me, and I know that she wanted so badly to say to me, I want you to be a part of this life, and I love you, and I want you to be involved in it. And we couldn't say those words to each other because we knew if we did say those words that we were going to lose each other. And so luckily, I'm really into talk radio, and I have a secret hobby, not secret anymore, but I like to call into talk radio shows a lot. You name it, I've been on it. World Have Your Say, Rush Limbaugh, Sean Hannity, NPR, let's see, name it, I've done it. And the way that I solved this problem was I called into Dr. Joy Brown. If you don't know who she is, she's really amazing. And she told me to try having superficial conversation with my mother. So I did. I asked her how the weather was. And she told me. And then I asked her, hey, how's the house? She was like, oh, it's still here. And, we continued in that, and our relationship was able to grow. And we started being able to talk about bigger topics and realizing that we still loved each other and that it was okay. And at one point, I went to West Africa, and she would write me letters every day just with superficial topics, just saying like, hey, it's sunny in Hornell. And I'd be like, neat. And when I came back to the US, I know I'm not allowed to have paper, but I had to bring it. She wrote me this letter, even though we couldn't talk about things. And it was really beautiful, and I want to share it. It said, Dear Christopher, I just want to drop you a line and say hi. I have missed your smiley face. I want you to know I pray for you, and I think about you every day. I am so proud of you and all you have accomplished. I can't believe how you keep the schedule you do. I know God is working in your life. I see all the great gifts God has given you. You are absolutely amazing. I am praying that you have a great year to grow and develop skills and life to become God's person for success. I want to visit you soon. I need to see your new place. But most of all, I want you to know I support you and love you as a person. You have become a great man. I am amazed at how fast time passes. Before long, I will be gone. But I want you to know I love you, and I'm proud of you. And I want you to remember to look to what God would want you to do, because he'll always be a way of success. Life is not about money, things, or positions. It is about relationships, people, and our Maker. I am so glad we talk, and and that we have an open relationship now. You can tell or share anything with me, and I will not judge you, because I am so blessed to have been your mom, and I look forward to watching you and your life. God works in mysterious ways, and I'm glad we have a relationship. Love you, Mom.